Now that's arrow straight, that is. Do. Hello, cat. Oh, that's concerning. Yeah, that's dead straight. Yeah, for the most part, that is straight. No sound enhancements. There we go. Ah, audio enhancements are off. I don't want audio enhancements. That could explain why, there we go. And that's pretty straight. Oh, you love your daddy, kitty. You do. Has that got a slight lean to it, or is that straight? Those lines look like they're coming down straight. You off, are you, Kit Kat? Slight backwards lean. Right, give me a second. So if that's a slight backwards lean, I need to take one off it. So try a 46 ppm. Alright, I will do. I'll check it in a second. I'm just calibrating FL Digi. Just because I've been having some problems with the weather facts sort of breaking up. There you go, 46, I think, for ppm. It was only very slightly off. Oh, Jakarta, nice. I shall try and get that. Right, I will save that. That'll do. So 14, that's 20 meter in it. So I'm on the correct antenna. 14237. Oh, it's quite clear.
72, thank you. Yankee Bravo, that off our radio. You are there. Sierra Kilo?
Nice.
Good operator. You know, I difficult you say 2, 3 times. Wim, listen, Wim, it's good. I think you are Papa Delta. You must learning, okay? I say what the regulation. Okay, Peter, Sierra Papa 3, Sierra Papa Kilo, 57, here's up.
So he set his call sign out.
Yeah, 5973. You all that? Zanzibar.
Yeah. Wow. And to be honest with you, by comparison to some of the Americans, he's got quite a modest little antenna.
Slowly, Italy Zulu 7, Quebec, slowly, don't too fast, over.
Stop.
This good, yes. The bell is kaput. You are 5555, okay? Italy Zulu 7, Queen Zulu Lima, Yankee Bravo 0, operator 5x5. Here's up.
Nice. Oh, what are you doing down there, my kitten? Come on. Come on. Oh, nice, Jakarta, Indonesia. Yeah, not too bad. Still feeling a bit tired and a bit drained all the time. But I'm just waiting. The kitten on my lap accidentally pulled the microphone out. Yeah, just still feeling a bit tired and drained all the time. But I've just discovered a few days ago that I've got an underactive thyroid and critically low vitamin D, which explains why I've been feeling constantly tired all the time, lack of energy, and just losing motivation and desire to do anything, you know. And I think that it's been probably like it for a while, because even though I started my new job, the whole thing just feels a bit overwhelming and stuff. And I think, to be honest with you, it's all part and parcel. Because I was getting depressed in my previous job, and my new job, I'm not suddenly, my life's amazingly better, and I was hoping that... Oh, nice! I might get one of those, actually. I got the antenna for it. Is that the one I use? No, it's not. Is it? No. Which one do I use? I use Plane Finder. Yeah, you just need somewhere to put it permanently connected for free. So I need to find somewhere where I can plug it in. Because they do... No, There you go, look, so you can get this on Plane Finder, ADSB, and they give you an outdoor antenna as well. But it would need an Ethernet connection.
Okay, I have the posting about my station in my Facebook page. Yes, okay, by the way, this is your audio. I play back your modulation. Stand by. Listen, please. Okay, the radio is the Anon G2,
I was looking to potentially split off my get an active get a splitter for my Scan King and have a flight radar one running 24/7, because I pretty much use the RTL SDR as a flight radar, and I was potentially looking to maybe split the signal off, keep the RTL SDR as a flight radar, and then pipe the rest of the antenna off to the SDR play. My issue is, at the moment, I've not got enough plug sockets. And the other thing I don't want to do is I don't want to split the antenna and lose any more coverage on it, if that makes sense. Because right now, this is my coverage with the RTL SDR. I reset the coverage map. It's slightly lower than it was with the RSP-1A, but I find the RTL SDR seems to have more aeroplanes at once. I could actually improve the coverage of my RTL SDR by getting a... Now, bear with me. I want websites bloody... Got my email address all up again. A 1090 filter. You can get these for like 25 quid. They just go in line. And they are literally a bandpass filter that only let... So this map is... so what it is this is something called Dump 1090. Although if you have a SDR Play RSP1 on an SDR Play device, their own plugin also dumps out the same information. Either way, you need something to decode the 1090 signal. So in this case, it's a little command line, dump 1090. There's a back file here that automatically sets it going. And then that then feeds into this virtual radar server. And then literally you just connect to it via something called beast mode. And then when you... if I close that down, when you then have this open, you get a link there, which brings up the map. And then if you set it up even more, so put your receiver location into it, get the GPS of where you live and put it into the virtual radar, you can then get the receiver coverage map up. Because I can actually show you, so receiver range, so up to 10,000 feet, fucking hell, that's impressed me. I can get aeroplanes at 10,000 feet over Calais. Okay, that's quite surprisingly good. And then up to 20,000, extends that a little bit more. 20,000 to 30,000 is even more. And then over 30,000 is all of them. Yeah, Tech Minds. The Tech Minds guy shows you how to set it up for the RSP stuff, but it's the same way of doing it with Dump 1090 as well. But then to get it even better like this, you have to then download images and whatnot. to get all the logos, because that was what was pissing me off. I only managed to get those logos put in yesterday, day before. But it's looking really good now. And then, yeah, this map automatically feeds in to give you pictures of the aeroplanes as well. And you can filter it however you like. So I've got mine filtered to the closest aeroplane to me. But, oh, I live off that stuff. I live off it. And it's one of the only few drinks that survived the government's sugar tax relatively unscathed. They lowered the sugar in it, but whatever sweeteners they used didn't completely mutilate it. Yeah. Oh, yes. But anyway, yeah, this all's... I've got it set to show the closest aeroplane, but if any military ones come across, I've got them to come to the top of the list, no matter if they're the furthest away, so it's quite interesting to see.
Standby everyone. Everyone standby. Number 1 mobile, over.
Yes, good afternoon, Ferry. This is India, United 0, Oscar, X-ray, Queen,
India United.
Nicola, Primiero, mobile. Italy United 0, Ontario, Silofono, Quebec. Ciao Nicola, in the mobile 58, QSL, cambio.
QSL, Ferry, QSL, thank you very much for 5 and 8.
I'm well happy with that Indonesian guy. Well, that was a good shout, that was.
I'm running 100 watt of power into a telescopic whip antenna.
I want to know what that is. That's quite a strong signal. Sounds American to me.
150 ELS Marconi Howard, Italy, Quebec 4, Radio November.
Oh, no, maybe not. Italy, Quebec 4, Radio November.
Quebec 4, Radio November, India, Queen 4, Radio November, 150 ELS Marconi Howard.
Ah, there we go.
Kilo again?
See, I tell you what, though, we've had the gale force winds for the last, literally, been going on for like the last 24, 48 hours. And my antennas, touch wood, have been absolutely spotless. I've left enough droop in the speaker wire antennas so that when all the trees are absolutely hammering them, they're not, they haven't snapped or anything. So the speaker wire antennas have been installed quite good. I'm quite happy with my engineering handiwork. Hello, Kit Kat. You going to stay on my lap this time?
Kilo Bravo 1, Delta, Mexico Whiskey, this is correct.
Oh, whiskey something.
Okay, my friend, thank you for the calling. Kilo Bravo 1, Delta, Mike Whiskey, Alpha Oscar 75, Charlie Tango. Thank you for the calling. Good luck.
Ah, I keep missing the call signs. Let's do fucking quick with them.
73, Alpha Oscar 75, Charlie Tango.
Alpha Oscar 75 Charlie Tango.
India Lima Romeo.
Spain.
Secure 20, Alpha Oscar 75, Charlie Tango. Eco Alpha 3, India Lima Romeo.
Oh, that notch isn't working today.
Alpha Oscar 75, Mike Uniform.
Secure. Alpha Oscar 75, Mike Uniform.
I've also been having problems with one of my Wi-Fi access points. Being stupid.
Alpha Oscar 75, Mike Uniform.
Well, I think that's due to the wind, because the it's out in the garage. That's just a wooden shack that gets absolutely hammered.
Secure. Alpha
Yeah, I can't see the driveway camera at the moment.
Thank you. The Mike Zero. Mike Zero, Oscar Victory, 59. 73
Oh,
Alpha,
great.
Mike
I have to go do that before I go to bed.
India November 3, India Julia 59.
I was hoping to find some Americans, but there isn't any today. Are you just laying by my feet, cat? You know you could lay on my lap. Come on. Come here. Don't eat my bloody wire. Go, cat. I love my cat. I love you. You're laying on my lap. Come on, lay down. No? I don't want to squish you with the chair when I move it. Because I will. I'll end up squishing you. What did he say? Tango Oscar? Ooh, South America! South America! Charlie something. There we go. That's France! Oh no, it isn't. It's French Guinea. Where the hell's that? Kourou in French Guinea. Yeah, that's not bad. 4,000 miles.
Thank you. Tango Oscar 60 Charlie Sierra Golf. Tango Oscar 60 Charlie Sierra Golf.
Very faint signal just above the noise floor.
Not bigger than a deck of playing cards. So if you decided to order it, there's no big shipping. It's quite compact, quite lightweight. And with that, if you use your cell phone or a landline, call your station. You can operate your station. Any of the icons, it'll turn it on and off. The amplifier, you can rotate. Well, you have a vertical, so you don't need to worry about that. But you'll see some video at remoteshack.com, and that's what got me to sell off my ICOM 706 and mobile installation. It works beautifully. If you don't have a phone available in your ham shack, you can use a free service, Skype, S-K-Y-P-E. That'll give you a dial tone. There's no cost to that. And you dial in, use the phone in 2 rings, ask for a password. That way, someone that dials that same number doesn't wind up on the radio. Once you enter your password, your ICOM equipment will turn on. If you have an amplifier, it'll trigger that. And you can punch in your frequency, scan the bands, do anything you could do sitting there in the station. And it's been a lot of fun. I've been using it since 2009. I'll get on in the mobile. I'll make a call, say mobile, and they'll say, boy, you don't sound like a mobile. I say, well, I'm running 1,500 watts in a beam. Or the dipole if I'm on 40 or 80 or 160. G7EMK from WA1GZY.
WA1GZY. WA1GZY. WA1. I've seen this guy before. I remember seeing these photos of Jacksonville Beach because I remember commenting going, I've been there, but not to this middle of nowhere part of Jacksonville Beach. But I have been to Jacksonville Beach. Yeah, look, downtown Jacksonville Beach, that's where I would have been. Getting those radars coming in. There is activity here on 15 meters, but no, it's very faint.
Connection to a point where, like, I had a little designer community.
I very rarely ever see anything up on 10 meters. But I don't know if that's just because the thing zooms out so much. Anyone actually use 10 meters? Oh, hello.
See, so I put it all back together, so on and so. I done a quick solder joint on the coil, on the old coil, and then threw it up in the air like it's, yeah, I couldn't even get the fucking, the ohmage was well out.
Don't ever get much on CB, yet two people are using the same signal at once. And I don't mean to talk to each other.
So yeah, I mean, it should be cool, man, should be cool. Anyway, look, I'm going to run down the house, I'll be back in a minute, I need to get a drink.
Never get much activity on CB. It's interesting to see. Oh, dear.
Agrupamento em caminho cruzado, 33 anos aí na faixa dos 11 metros, ok? Vamos lá então, na sequência aí tinha, eu tava correndo aqui, 8 minutos. Quem conseguiu esse turno insetor era dele, né? Tinha falado com ele aí, lá pro Lucas do Rio, o próximo ali da sequência da lista do pescoço. Como ele falou, já chegou em casa, tá chegando arranhando da laje aqui, a W807 lá, pra fazer companhia pra nós aí, tá bom? Pescoço, bota o 807 aí a mandar RF aí, meu irmão. Vamos lá então, na sequência, o irmão da região permanecendo e o som. Vamos lá então, na sequência, estação Pantera Vista, Aurélio permaneceu.
clearly an RTTY signal. Weird. Oh god, my bloody garage Wi-Fi access point is being stupid. Right, web SDR. Let's see if we can identify this signal at 489. Usually the University of Netherlands SDR is very good. Oh, it's Navtex. Oh, that's Navtex. I might be able to code that myself. Let's flick it to lower sideband because that went to lower. There we go. Okay, yeah, but what's... Ah, no, wait! There's a Navtex on this. Yeah, look, there is. There we go. I've got Navtex decoder. I've never seen the Navtex this. Oh, upper sideband. Okay. For some reason the WebSDR has it as lower. Ah, there we go. Ah, that works. I've never decoded Navtex before. Ardna Merchant Point. Where the fuck is that? Gale 7, yes. Severe Gale 9, yeah, you can tell me about that. My poor house, I'm amazed is still standing. Oh, nice. Oh, it's just stopped. Oh, at least Navtex is working. I never used that before. Excuse me. Hey, where's my DHL picture not popping up? Ah, the Navtex signal's gone. So I presume that's also a Navtex here then. It's there. I can hear it. Clearly not loud enough. Oh no, yeah, it's finished there. Wow. To think that's coming in like this is quite impressive. That's quite a poor signal. Being swamped by noise. Where's Cantabrio? That's got to be French, isn't it? Oh, Cantabria. Yeah. Porto. Ah, Spanish. Ah, so this must be the Spanish Navtex that I am picking up. Impressive. Ah. Went down here looking for NDB beacons and found Navtex instead. Quite happy with that.
Ici ou ailleurs, un être humain reste un être humain aux yeux de l'islam, qu'il soit musulman ou pas. Et que quelqu'un qui vit dans la...
Oh,
c'est l'Union soviétique.
That's just out the
Ils ont
AM.
perdu un ennemi qui se retrouve dans un monde sans ennemi, donc sans objectif.
Race Across the World is back. Confident with no phones, bank cards, or directions.
I was looking at a headline of a news item. Woman charged with selling vegetables by a pound. The woman says, we have knifing, we have killings, and they're taking me to court for selling vegetables by the pound. A woman running a vegetable stand in London's West End is facing fines of up to $130,000 and the possible loss of her business because she was caught by the government selling her produce by the ounce and pound. According to the report in the Wall Street Journal, the woman, 63 years old, was notified of the criminal courts or counts with a 67-page letter that arrived in the mail outlining 13 criminal charges relating to the improper pricing of goods as well as the offense of selling vegetables in bowls. It's disgusting, she said. We have murders and killings and knifings, and they're taking me to court because I'm selling in pounds and ounces instead of in the other metric measures. That's not allowed to sell in pounds and ounces under European Union mandated rules, but all its nations must use metric measures, so veggies have to be weighed in grams and kilograms. Now, pounds, pints, and miles are what British know best. Another vegetable store owner said,
Yeah, we are a weird country, we are. I get where Brother Stair's coming from here. Because if we buy, like, meat, that's in grams. So, 500 gram pack of mince. But if you buy milk, that's in pints. So you buy a pint of milk. 4 pints of milk. You don't buy a litre of milk or 2 litres of milk or something like that. It's weird, I'm measured at 6'2". We use miles. Yet, if you're measuring something in the house, it's in centimetres, meters. Do you want a new curtain rail? Yeah, like my new banister. That was 3.6 meters long. So it's like, how does it work? We are really confusing. We're sort of a mix of old money and new money. Personally, I don't know, it'd be a bit weird. I know that I'm 188 centimetres, which is 6'2". Do I think we'll ever go fully metric? Probably not, but then you do run into the problems. NASA, I think, had massive problems with certain bits on the spaceships are made in metric measurements and certain are made in imperial. And I believe that it caused problems back in the day. One of the space probes was lost because they did the calculations in imperial and it was using metric components or something. That's China radio, isn't it? The hell's that? That sounds fucking strong. It doesn't sound like China radio either. That's KBS World from Woofing. I know that.
عدنا مجددا أصدقائي. من المعروف أن حدود المحتويات مثل الأغاني
Yeah,
والمسلسلات والأفلام قد اختفت منذ وقت
that's why
طويل.
it's so strong.
لكننا نرى في بعض الأحيان أن بعض كلمات وعبارات الأغاني التي تستخدم كثيرا في ثقافة ما قامت فرقة
I want to know what that is. 6120. Oh, I wonder if the Stalingrad ticking clock's still going. Yep, there it is. I want to hear something random being broadcast on. I want to hear it change to the siren. Ooh. Hey, why does that not let me click down there? That's Bangkok, if I'm not mistaken. That's quite clear. I'm still waiting to get Australia. Yeah, Bangkok. There it is. Even said it was Bangkok then. Will we get Karachi? Singapore's the next one in 5 minutes' time. Then Mumbai. And then Australia. Hell's this? I'm gonna cheat and use web SDR. What all these are? Doubt it's anyone just randomly speaking, because this isn't one of the defined bands. Now, whatever it is, I ain't going to understand it because it's in French. Oh. This is the Pakistani format, isn't it, in Karachi? Let's see what the chat is saying on this. Oh. Ah, that was too long ago for it to still be around. 9535. Wouldn't mind hearing the fire drake. Oh, there's the fire drake! It's there! That's good to get the old fire drake gun. Oh, Christ. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, what have I done? Ah, you know what? I'll open them again. Can't beat a bit of fire drake jamming. Oh, it should be on 9535. Ah, it's that decadent Radio Free Asia. So the fire drake is blitting it out. There you go. It's got the zigzag through it. Dong 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 da da dong da da dong. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Let's switch to my other antenna so get a bit more fire drake action. Do do dong dong da da dong da 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 dong. CIS 12? What the hell is that? That's a Russian military channel, mate. I'm going to be decoding that anytime soon, then. Up mode. Let's have a look if multi-PSK can get it. Nope. It cannot decode it. That's sus. No, no. Doom, 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 doom. Ah, that Deccan Radio Free Asia. We can't be having that being broadcast. Oh wow! There's a new. I'm have to listen into that. Yeah, Radio Society of Great Britain News. That was this gangster rap. That was Voice of America. Oh, Voice of America. Gotta get that American propaganda out there with their gangster rap.
You're gonna put yourself into that cycle, and if you want to break out of it, I had a really bad couple of days last week where I was going to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning, and then one day during the day, the whole day, there was not even a second where I felt like I was healthy. I felt like.
Well, the same with me, love. Just get used to it. Ifrika. Ifrika.
Lord should carry. Time
Oh, wow.
This has been Truth to Ponder with Bob Bierman. To find out more, visit our website, truth, the number 2, and the word ponder.com. That's truth, the number 2, ponder.com. Truth to Ponder, shining the light of truth in a darkening world.
God bothering, basically.
Thank you so much for listening. I can't wait to meet you next week. And also a big thank you
Let's see if there's anything up on the 2. I don't think there's going to be anything. There never is. Yeah, that antenna was never going to pick up 70. Oh! Alright. Wow. 160 is oddly clear tonight.
Voilà, ce sont les conditions de trafic ici pour jouer un peu.
Well, I remember catching a boat out of Folkestone in February, and this Dutch guy got up and he was literally sick to his nose. And by the time we got out to sea, I was doing a projectile vomit and working out which way the wind was blowing.
With words you have. Well, it's been a nice day.
That I can't deny. Apart from the wind, it has been quite a nice day.
He's getting younger.
Oh, God.
The urinal for swimming was sick. Oh, too much info. Do you mind? I've just had my supper. You'll be having it again in a bit. Probably right. Yeah. The fish one. Oh, I think I have carrots.
Why is there always carrots?
Why are they diced?
Two dudes talking about hurling. There's all, there is. Even if you haven't eaten carrots, there's always carrots in there.
Trip from Folkestone to Ostend. We used to have an office there at the time. Oh, God, by the time I got off the boat, I was puking.
Το μικρόφωνο πάλι δικό σου. Δέλτα βήμα 4, Σιέρα Βίκτορ, Δέλτα βήμα 2, Πάπα Σούκα Όβα. Ναι. Ο άλλος είναι ο φίλος μας...
Aus Florida. Ich habe gesehen, du bist ja auch...
You know, I've not seen any slow scan TV signals in a while. No, I've never used an antenna tuner before. By all accounts, it will help with receive, but it's more for transmit. Because if you haven't tuned your antenna properly with transmit, you get something called SWR, which is standing wave ratio, which when you transmit out on a mismatched antenna, a portion of that energy gets directed back to the receiver and can damage it. Or back to the transceiver and it'll damage it. So you kind of need to tune the antenna. Receive, it will help with, but they are fucking expensive, antenna tuners are. So they are more for transmit.
Go 4 Juliet Tango Romeo testing.
I hear you, mate. I hear you. Yeah, I've not seen any slow down TV in a while.
Obwohl du ja selber Arzt warst oder eigentlich ja immer noch bist. Das zu verheiraten. Das hat mich die letzten Tage.
Yeah, from what I can gather, yeah, with with transmit, you kind of need to have the antenna perfectly matched to how to the exact frequency you're transmitting on. There's no such thing as a big wideband antenna that you can just hook up to a transceiver and transmit, not like there is a receive for receiving. So that's where you need to tune your antennas. So I'm assuming that you'd buy the antenna sort of for the band that you'd want to work on, and then you'd sort of tune it for the actual frequency you want to work on to maximise your range. With receive, well, let's face it, you can plug a coat hanger into anything and receive something. It's not as critical, but it will, you know, as with anything, it will increase the range. But the question is how much do you want to spend for marginal gains? I'm not big antenna tuners are fucking expensive. And they look quite complicated as well. As an analyzer, impedance matcher, tunable counterpoise, HF matcher. I'm assuming that's it, but they're 65 quid. You get like literally A, B, C, D, E, and F. I don't even know what the hell that even means. There you go, there's an antenna tuner, look. So they're about 100 quid for that, the cheap one. Random wire HF antenna tuner. There's variable L network random. Like almost any random length of wire to any transmitter, 160 through 10 meters. So for this, in theory, if you use one of these, you could broadcast on a piece of wire. Maybe not cheap a speaker wire. You know, you're probably wanting a bit more expensive, good wire that ain't gonna melt when you put any kind of power through it. But in theory, that looks like you'd hook that up to 8423500. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I've got it on 8424. I'm hoping this is the correct one. So 8 megahertz isn't... I have a feeling this might be the French I have a feeling it might be the French Morse code testing for the French military. Let me have a look. Yeah, here we go. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, they are. I haven't got a clue what half of this means, but it's clearly come through as a good CW signal. But yeah, for the antenna tuner, it's more for transmitting. That's going to be RTTY, because RTTY always has two distinct lines. But there is a lot of other stuff around it, so it might not be. That's FT8, and I'm pretty sure that's FT8 or FT4. No, it's definitely not in the handbands. It could be a... Well, I know Russia has a few CW marker beacons. It seems to just be bumping out the same stuff. But it's definitely not a marker beacon, because the Russian marker beacons, CW marker beacons, usually just put out one letter, like there'd be the L beacon or the M beacon or something like that. This is clearly some... I don't know whether it's code, or whether it's just a test signal or what. I don't know, I've just decoded this odd CW signal that Tim has asked me to look at, because it's not in any of the handbands. It just seems like a random carrier wave signal that's being put out. I mean, it's clearly some code. It might... I don't know if it's the French military. I know they run a CW sort of test thing. That one's RTTY. Let's have a listen to what this is. But it's not any RTTY I've seen before. It's very wide. Right, RTTY. Let's try 50, because that's what the weather faxes and all that normally are. Not got a clue. Might have to hope for the web SDR to help us. Eight 415. No, there's nothing. It's definitely an RTTY signal, but it's not got any identification markers on it. Anyone been talking about it? 6911, that's the Stalingrad ticking clock. Let me just have a listen, just in case they're hearing something different. Yeah, it's the Stalingrad ticking clock. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Won't be Navtex, but I'll try it just to be just in case. Nah, no Navtex. It's a weird one, I don't know what that is. No offense, I don't know what a lot of these signals are, but you know. It's obviously a digital mode signal. That's more like... Oh. That's weird. There's a Morse code going on. Do 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 do. Right, let's go into C-Dub and see what that comes up with. That's an airplane marker beacon, isn't it? Oh, that's the weather facts. I know that's the weather facts. I've seen it. That's Northwood's one. Well, it should be at 80-30. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it's 80-40. No, it's not the weather facts. I got before mixed up. Weather factors are 80-40. I know what this is. It's more RTTY, but is it 75 wide? Is that matching up? It is. Yeah, it's an 8. It's a 75 wide. It's the Den Elder. It's the Dutch Navy signal. I knew the S was here. I thought it was down near the PBB is the Dutch Navy. Yeah, home. PBB NY Den Helder. But it's like a little code here, it just broadcasts out repeatedly, and then it's like PBB. Damn it, when I think of the Netherlands, I just want to drink a bottle of Grolsch with those flip tops. Like I used to drink when I was much younger. But now, I can't drink because of my medication. Plus getting those flip top bottles, you don't get them much anymore, I don't think. Never forget, I was in a, where was I? Yeah, a strip club in Blackpool. Back when I was very young in the Navy. Flip-top bottles of Grolsch. I don't even smoke, but there was me, cigar in the old mouth, trying to look like some sort of pimp Mac Daddy, watching pole dancers. It was alright. I definitely want to go to Amsterdam at some point. Not for any kind of recreational substances, because I've already got a drug dealer who has PhDs who prescribe me the good shit. So that's why I can't drink, because I get high every day. So I don't need to go to Holland for any of that stuff, but I wouldn't mind going to Amsterdam. Although from what I can gather, Amsterdam has become quite tourist unfriendly. They don't want people going over there to smoke and fuck hookers. So they're trying to dissuade people from doing that. As I said, I'm old, I'm married, and I already take Class A drugs prescribed to me from the NHS, so I don't have to worry about either of those things, but you know. Here you go, though. Tim, this is the Dutch Navy. Just, if you ever want to decode it. I don't know. The Malahite should do 75 wide. Either way, it's 8440 lower side band, and it's RTTY 75 wide. And all it does is it just repeats the same little coded block with PBB. If you ever get PBB, that's the Dutch Navy. And that's being broadcast from Den Helder. I'm sure there's a second one down near the Russian buzzer. Sure there is. Yeah. Maybe not. Ah, I know when it's below, wasn't it? Ah, there you go. There's some CW from the Israeli Navy. Yeah, look, there was another one. 4280. And it's broadcasting the exact same thing as what I'm hearing up on 8440. But there's a radar or something right next to that. Be curious as to see what I see down at 40, 20, 80. 4280. There it is. Ah, it's even, there it goes. Even better signal down here. Even though it's right next to a flipping huge radar. Nice! There we go, look. If I clear that, you should get the nice, clear PBB coded signal. Well, as the Netherlands don't have nuclear weapons, I'm not assuming that's anything to do with nuclear weapons. But it just broadcasts the same little coded block every time. I'm assuming that must mean something to some Navy captain somewhere. It's probably just like the fucking, I don't know, weather forecast or some shit. Man, is it clearly? If that's the carrier wave. If I blat out this bit of noise, will it? It won't work. Oh no! Ah no, look, I've lost it. Yeah, it's not going to work without not filtering. Nah, either way. That's that working. "60 meters is dead on my west antenna." GM. What the fuck does he look like?
Germany, Mexico 8, Japan, Canada, Florida, calling CQ60, CQ.
It's not very often I get many people on I get anyone on 60 meters.
Bravo Delta Yankee. Golf 0, Bravo Delta Yankee. G0 BDY. Calling CQ and listening for any calls.
Hey, look, he's got the washing line. Fuck me, that's a shack and a half. That is some old school shack, that is. Nice. Not enough room to swing a cat.
Nothing
Fucking hell, he's got lots of old school equipment. I like it. I like it when it's old school. Ah, look, see, talking about the cat. He has an assistant like I do, wherever mine is. Or one of mine. I have multiple assistants. Man, look at that yellow computer parts. Wow. You know it's a serious shack when your computer parts are yellow. Oh, has he given up? That's an FT8. I mean, 40 meters is lit up like a fucking Christmas. Although, though, 40 meters is getting obliterated by radars.
What you could do then, and what I did, I built a window antenna for my tube radio. Take a peek on QRZ and there you can find man.
Wow, his signal's strong to be going over that radar.
On that way, Graham, so no any problem to switch over some plans if needed on that way. Hey, many thanks either. Hope to catch you later down the lock. I'll go also upstairs now.
Surely they must be aware that the radar's there.
Away for a spring camp. He's leader of a camp over 17 years, so had to bring him away tomorrow morning. So all the best for now. Have a fine day, and certainly hope to catch you later down the lock again. 73 for now, over.
Oh. Tim, are you getting these huge radar signals? Absolutely obliterating your 40 meter.
Whiskey Bravo, clear on the frequency, 73 till next. GW40GO, calling CQ.
Actually, simple way of testing.
Golf Whiskey 4, Oscar, calling CQ. Yeah, again.
7154. Ah! Yeah! They're getting it.
Yeah, I'm getting Hotel Alpha 1 India Charlie. Hotel Alpha 1 India Charlie. Is that correct?
Wonder what that's causing that. It's got to be some sort of military radar, hasn't it?
India Charlie X-ray. Is that Roger? India X-ray? QSL India Charlie Echo. Yes, so thanks for persevering there. Just couldn't get the last letter of your suffix. This is Golf Whiskey 4, Oscar, Golf Oscar. Not too strong with me. I've got a 5 and 7, 57. My name is Steve. Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. Steve, QSL?
Oh, the old upside down, the old washing line seem to be quite popular.
Yes, okay there, Chris. Got most of that, but not all of it. I think you gave me 5 by 8. As I say, you've got a 5 and 7. 4 to 5 and 7. So missing a few words of your over, but got the gist of it. We're about 300 watts into a dipole this end, and wonder what the open distance are, Chris. From Golf Whiskey 4, Oscar, Golf Oscar.
There ain't no dipole there. FTA. Oh, 20 meters has got some activity.
Of the eclipse. Hopefully, I'm looking at my weather forecast. It's showing that it might be cloudy. So we're kind of hoping that it'll be okay to where it'll be clear. I do not plan on looking at it. I don't have the glasses, and I'm not going to be looking at it. But it'll be kind of interesting to see, how dim it gets during the day. Very good. You should have a pretty good shot at it, being in the direct path. So I hope you got the special glasses if you're going to be watching it. Victor Alpha 3 Hotel Fox Delta, KE5EE, over.
Right, I'm going to disappear because I'm going to try and figure out what's going on with the garage Wi-Fi. Why, after months of being up and running, it's suddenly decided it's going to shit the bed today. I think it's got to be something to do with the extreme weather, but we'll see. So I will catch you guys on the next one, and thanks for coming and hanging out.